Mm-hmm.
And your first single?
My first single, You Give Good Love.
Okay, let's talk about really superficial things like the picture on the back cover. How long did you have to stand in this position?
Not very long. I don't know. Yeah, half hour. Not long.
Well, you look so peaceful. It's just,
Thank you.
I'm sure it wasn't as easy as it looks. And then on the cover, now what kind of outfit is this?
That is a dress. It is comes to the knee. It's not a gown or anything. It's very pretty. I think you'd like it.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks kind of like Indian or something.
Yeah, I guess it can come from that effect. Yeah.
Are you really into your clothes and your image?
No, not particularly. I like clothes. I like good clothes. Whatever I'm comfortable in, I like to wear. Whatever looks good on me, I like to wear it. I love shopping. I'm a shopping fanatic.
When you shop, do you always buy or do you sometimes just look?
Sometimes I look. Sometimes I don't always buy. I look and then I'll come back a week later and get it. Yeah.
We've read about your famous relatives.
Mm.
How did they influence you? First of all, tell who they are for the listeners.
Well, my mom is Sissy Houston, and my cousin is Dionne Warwick. My mom had a major influence on my life and my career. She taught me a lot of things that I know, and she's the reason why I'm here. But Dionne taught me a lot. I learned a lot from Dionne because I traveled with her a lot when I was younger. In the summertime, school was out and that kind of thing, and my mom was on the road with her also. So I traveled with her and my mother and, that kind of thing.
Did she used to come over and you'd sit and sing around the fireplace?
Not quite. When the family gathered, we gathered at Christmas time, Thanksgiving, and at that time, after dinner, instead of talking, we'd all go around the piano and we'd sing. It was around that time we did those things.
Well, when you were a little kid, did she say, you're really good, you're really good, or did she encourage you, or?
Nah, no, she didn't. It was what I wanted to be. I mean, when you're younger, you want to be a doctor one day, a teacher the next, whatever the next day. But it was whatever I wanted to be. And when I decided that this is what I wanted to do, and she was 1,000% behind me.
Do you think you would ever sing a duet with her? Or?
Oh, I'd love to. We hope to do it, yeah. Yeah.
I think she's fabulous.
Thank you, she is.
One of the great voices. Sharon?
On the album, and I know it's been on other albums too, you've done some duets.
Yeah.
How did you get connected with Jermaine Jackson and Teddy Pendergrass?
Yeah. Jermaine came to Arista not too long after I did, and Clive showed him a tape of me singing on the Merv Griffin show. And then he wanted to sing with me, so I get a call, and they said, Jermaine wants to do a song with you. Why don't you guys do a song together? I said, hey, great, I'd love to. And then, 6 months later, we got to do the song. Teddy, I got a call one day asking if I'd like to sing with Teddy. I said, Teddy who? He said, Teddy Pendergrass. I said, well, I'd love to sing with Teddy. I said, well, he said, send me the song, and if I love the song, I'll do it. And I loved it, and that's how that happened.
So was that your first appearance on the Merv Griffin show?
Yeah, that was several years back. That was about 4 years ago that I did my first appearance on national television.
Did you have a record or anything?
No. I just signed with Arista Records. No, I didn't have a record out then.
You must have been pretty young. You're pretty young right now.
Yeah.
You don't mind?
No, I'm 21.
So when did you got signed with Arista 4 years ago?
Yeah, I was about 18. I just turned 18, yeah.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, Newark area. Yeah.
And where do you live now?
I live in Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Oh, so you
now.
still live
Yeah, I'm still in Jersey.
Does your mom live there?
Uh-huh. Yep, she lives in East Orange.
Is she pretty excited about your career?
Oh, yeah, she can't stop grinning. Yeah.
Where were you the first time you heard your first record on the radio?
I was sleeping in bed, and someone called me and told me that my record was on the radio, and I got up like a walking zombie, and I went and I turned on the radio, and I just sat there with my eyes closed. And after it was over, I turned it off, and I went back to bed.
That was it?
That was it.
Well, you grew up around singing and singers. Did you always imagine that this would just be a natural transition in your life, that you would eventually be in the spotlight, or does it feel weird now that you're finally there, or did you just always expect this to be happening?
Well, I guess once you put your mind to this is what you want to do, and you work hard at it, then all of the things that happen, shouldn't be surprised because you work hard at it. But I didn't. I mean, it wasn't destined for me to become an entertainer, but simply because my family was. I did it because I found out I could sing. I said, "Wow, well, hey, why not go for it?" So that's what I did.
Were you always singing as a kid around the house?
Yeah, I was in choir, singing gospel music in church, which is what my family, that's like a traditional thing that we do in church. We sing.
Where does your name Whitney come from?
I don't know. My mom just named me that. I have no idea. I'll ask her one day.
It's a great name because you can
Thank you.
Get known as one of these people that is known only by one name, like.
like.
Julio.
Yeah. There you go. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Is this you're on tour right now, right?
Yeah.
Is this your first tour?
Yeah, actually it is my first solo tour. Yeah.
Has anything crazy happened so far?
Not crazy yet. No, nothing wild or anything. No, it's been pretty calm.
How do the fans react to you? Does anybody jump on stage or do crazy things in the audience? Or?
No, I just got a lot of reaching, a lot of hands reaching out and Whitney, that kind of thing, but nothing jumping on stage. Oh, guy almost did when I worked in New York at the Bottom Line not too long ago, and I was talking to me, and he was saying something to me, and I didn't know what he was saying, and he was saying, dancer, I want to dance, right? And he goes, I asked him, I said, well, what are you saying? And he goes, oh, she wants me. And he starts getting ready to walk on the stage, but my brothers had him all covered, so.
The men are calmer than women as fans.
You think so?
Don't you?
I don't know. They're pretty much, I've gotten a pretty much same kind of response.
No, but I mean the way
the
women
both of
react to a male artist. Is
Oh.
the way they react to,
Yeah, I don't know. You know how excited we get sometimes. I don't know.
I remember the Bobby Sherman days.
Uh,
You probably don't remember Bobby Sherman. But
I do remember Bobby
you?
Sherman. I know his name, but I don't remember his music or anything.
And once you've been to a concert, teen concert, I mean, you just can't believe the way these girls act. It's unbelievable.
Oh, I know.
They're the ones who go to school the next day and sit in the back room. They freak out when they. But men are calm.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, But lately, I've been noticing that the men are really starting to get excited and like act really crazy these days.
What kind of mail do you get?
So far, I've gotten pretty nice mail. I mean, things that say nice things, and nothing like. Sometimes I get, we have a file in the office, and it's called the nut file, and we put nut mail in, nut file, and the good mail goes in the, sweet mail goes in the sweet, department. But so far, I've gotten pretty nice mail, inspirational mail, and Whitney, you're great, and all that kind of stuff. So it's been pretty cool.
Do you ever write back?
Yeah, I do.
What's the nut mail? Can you give us an example of what someone might say?
Whitney, I love you. I love your body. I want to take you out to dinner, and I want to be your best friend, and oh, baby, this and love of that, that kind of thing.
Nothing to do with the cover up.
No, I don't think so, right? No.
You have two brothers?
Yes.
Are any of them in the music business?
Yeah, the one sings with me. He's going to be with me at the Roxy.
What's his name?
Gary.
Gary Houston?
Gary Garland. My mom was married twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he cute?
Yeah. Come see, you'll find out.
They're older than you or younger?
Yeah, they're older. I'm the youngest. The only girl.
Do they take care of you?
Oh, yeah. I've got 3 fathers. Are you kidding? Yeah.
What do they think of the guys you go out with? Do they approve or do they?
Well, basically, they're very watchful, They give them the 3rd degree, I guess, that kind of thing. They want to know a lot of. But my brothers are cool. They're not, very heavy. They don't come on like, you're not my sister, because they know I can pretty much handle myself, And if I get out, if it gets out of hand, and I'll say, hey, this guy's nuts. Take care of him, that kind of thing.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not as of the moment. No, I'm not.
What kind of guys do you like?
What kind of guys do I like? I like nice guys, caring guys, loving guys, peaceful people. That's basically it. Fine guys, good-looking guys. I like those kind of guys.
Who are some of your favorite singers that you always looked up to?
Beside my mother and Dion, I would say Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, Patty Austin, Stevie Wonder. You know, I like those people.
Were you always around famous people, or were you like a fan when you met them, or were they just like your friends?
Basically, you know, when you're around the music business, and you know your mother and your family, you know, is in the business, you sort of get a taste of what it's like, and you know, it never fazed me like that. They were just, you know, people who sang, and this is what they did, and this is what their career, and this is what they did for a living. But I was never stargazing and things like that.
Do your thing.
Hi.
Whitney.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Mr. Corbett right here.
Hi, Mr. Corbett. How you doing? Okay.
Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
Oh. It wasn't, you know, my mom sort of taught us, you know, don't stare and don't, you know, act crazy, and, you know, it's cool. It's not all, you know, that you think it is. And these are people who just have talents, and they're human beings, you know, just be cool. So, you know, we were disciplined like that, so we weren't crazy and, you know, oh gosh, golly, you know, that kind of thing. We were pretty cool about it.
So you wouldn't subtly just put their latest album on and start singing?
Yeah, basically that's what it was.
Are you starting to be recognized on the street and
Yeah.
down the street?
Yeah.
People say, you know, recognized.
Some people say, hi, Whitney. And I'll say hi, and they keep going. Some people stop me and say, don't I know you? Where I meet you at it, you know, something like that. But, you know, it's nothing that's wild or anything. I'm basically a pretty calm, peaceful person. And if it gets kind of crazy, I keep walking, I keep going the other way. But basically, people have been real nice, you know.
You think you want to be famous?
Do I think I want to be famous?
I mean, it's hard to be famous.
True. I don't know. I'll just take it as it comes. If I'm famous, I'm famous. If I'm not, I'm not.
Good attitude.
Good attitude.
Great.
We're into it.
Anything else, Sarah?
Some lines?
Oh, these are the liners. All right, hold on. Don't.
Okay. I'm Whitney Houston on Kiss FM, and this song is definitely not about Big Ron. I'm Whitney Houston on Kiss FM, and this song is definitely not about Big Ron. My doctor's still trying to get rid of what he gave me.